Hey guys, this is Mohammed Shahid. So basically, I am here to discuss on some basic core principle of our society. Uh, so basically, I discuss on social justice on the topic of women, crime against women. Why many crimes occur against women, and how to deal with this type of crime, any type of crime, any type of assault, crime, harassment. So let us start. So I take up take up the subtopic crime against women. Uh, the why the need for crime against women to be included in statutory, and why the need for gender specific law. So as per the reference, I quote law commission that every time law commission said that law have played a very historic role in transforming socio-economic structure of the society or women status and historical background, abolition of sati system, age of consent laws, maintenance and compensation rights, which is the part of divorce law, and the prohibition of sexual harassment act. So guys, this law have played a very crucial role, or you can say a historic role in social and economic transformation in favor of women in Indian society. Therefore, the law commission repeatedly recommend that India criminal laws, BNS, that is BNS, must have more specific and standard provision to safeguard women's right with a dynamical transition society. So basically, we can conclude here the provision under BNS related to the women justice system, women crime against women. It is based on the consensus that there must be necessary for encouraging workforce participation of women, participation in public affairs, and towards building an inclusive, egalitarian and gender justice based society. Now the second point we can conclude here, there are certain crimes which is against committed against women, which provide their fearless participation in workforce and public affairs. So guys, the provision under BNS are respond to such challenges, and they will go a long way in curbing these problems which is emerging or pre-existing from ancient time, not ancient time, after the modern degradation of modern. So BNS is a response to such challenges, which constitute a society where participation of women in workforce and public affairs lead to emergence of a society which is not only free from inequality but also a modern society at the global level. So let us talk on the main provision in the BNS. So subtopic I can discuss here, crime against women in the form of assault and criminal force. Guys, BNS section 4 provide for definition of assault or use of criminal force to women with the intention to outrage her modesty. Whoever assault or uses criminal force to any woman intending to outrage her modesty or knowing will that such an assault can outrage her modesty shall be punished with an imprisonment up to 5 years. Also, this provision has made to create an atmosphere that is free from violence, which prohibit a woman from full-fledged participation in educational, economic, and public opportunities. Further, BNS classified three broader categories of physical, social, and authoritative abuse and misuse against women. It categorized violence against women broadly in three categories. First, the category is violence against women in physical. So let us detailing this provision. So physical form of violence by male in their capacity of physical superiority. Rape has been included in this category. Section 63 and 64 of BNS and 65 of BNS deal with the offense of rape. Section 63 provides for definition of case. Definition of definition of rape on the basis of method or the nature of action involved in the incident of rape. It also includes manipulation of any part of female body, application of any organ against female body, and insertion of any object into female body. It reflective of male dominant physical capacity which misuse by male to satisfy male unsocial instinctive needs. As such, it is a crime not only against the female body but also the crime against the basic premises of society. Therefore, our BNS provides for imprisonment as punishment up to 10 years for such offences. Another one is circumstances which involve in committing rape. The code provides 7 descriptions of circumstances which constitute the incidence of rape. The very first one is against the will of affected woman. Second one is against the consent. Third one is with consent but the consent obtained by creating fear of death or injury to the woman. Fourth one is with the consent while knowing that the man is not husband and the woman is made to believe that she or believe herself to be lovely married to another person. Fifth one is with the consent but in the state of unsoundness of mind or intoxication of external substances, and when woman is unable to understand the nature of and consequence of that consent. Sixth one is when woman is under 18 years of age, and the last one is 7 point when woman is by any other reason unable to communicate her consent. So we can conclude here, if all such or any circumstances are constituted before the tribal court, then the conviction of the rape is established and punishment to be awarded. Let us take another topic: violence against women in the social sphere. How it can affect a woman in social geographic nature of society. So basically they are related with the violence against women within social relation like dowry, enticing cruelty against women with the families, and causing marriage without divorce in case of first marriage. If a person have one first marriage, section 80 of BNS deal with dowry death and punishment consequences to dowry death. Under this section, following conditions which I conclude here to be made to be the dowry death, to be called as dowry death. First one is when a death of a married woman takes place within 7 years of marriage. Second one is there are evidences of physical injuries like burns, etc. Third one is there are evidences to prove that woman was subjected to cruelty and harassment by husband and relatives, or you can say relatives. But victim must have connection with the demand for dowry. So we can conclude here, if death happen in the above which I negotiated, or which the point I put out here, then it shall be considered as a dowry death. Punishment shall be 7-year imprisonment, which may up to life imprisonment also. And another topic, offense related with the cruelty against women with marriage and family is there. Section 85 of BNS provide that whoever who is a husband or the relative of husband of woman subject woman to cruelty shall be punished with imprisonment up to 3 years and also with fine. Also, Section 86 is the form of definition of criminality, which is any conduct which can be drive the woman to commit suicide or cause injury or damage, uh, oh, and danger to life, organs, or health, both mental and physical. Also, harassment of women to meet unlawful demand for property or any other security. This failure in meeting such demand can cause any mental or physical damage to the woman. Uh, Last point, if such cruelty are associated with Section 85, then the husband and relative can be penalty as per the rule made under the provision of BNS, which provide the strengthen the women in Indian society. And the next topic, offences related with second marriage without divorce in first marriage. So, Section 82 of BNS with any reference to any personal law makes a general offence in the form of second marriage. Without a divorce being completed in the first marriage, it provided the imprisonment up to 7 years along with the fine. However, such an offence is not committed when the first marriage is declared as void. So, another sphere, crime against with the sphere of family. So here BNS Provision 88 section provide for the offence of miscarriage caused by other against women. It provide for the identification of the situation which can cause the circumstantial miscarriage. If the miscarriage can be caused by the other, it can be punished by an imprisonment up to 7 years. In another case, if marriage is caused without the consent of woman, then it can be punished with the imprisonment up to 10 years. This provided under section 89 of BNS. 90 section 90 is also related to the death of the woman during miscarriage. This can be punished by imprisonment up to 10 years and fine as well as. So we can conclude here, miscarriage is the result of adverse socio-cultural condition which causes not only the death of unborn fetus and children but also the mental wounds on the personality of women. Offences against the modesty and privacy of women. This is also emerging in the society. So Section 77 provides the declaration of voyeurism as the offence. Voyeurism is fundamental invasion on privacy of women. Whosoever watches or captures image of women in the private life and disseminates such image or information among others will commit the offence of voyeurism as imprisonment up to 7 years. Stalking is also an invasion of the privacy of women. Section 78. Any man who follows a woman and connect or attempt to contact to develop a personal interaction repeatedly despite a clear indication of disinterest. It also applies to online or electronic mode attempt of contact or following, including the use of internet, email and any other form of electronic communication. It provides for imprisonment up to 3 years, which may extend to 7 years. Exception of